大家好, I'm Nathan Rich, aka 火锅大王. Let's get into another Hotpot news. It's only been a couple of weeks or so this one should be pretty quick. First of all, I'm just now getting over being sick. I'm almost healed. During my sickness, I actually wasn't able to do much work, but I tried. I managed to make a new intro and outro, and I did a little bit of research. And as seems to be the case so often in my life these days, I have to start out by talking about YouTube. So I've got some news about YouTube. Long story short, they have confirmed to me in writing that they know they are discounting your voices. They have confirmed that they know you are actual humans and that everything is working as they intended. This means they are actively working against people sympathetic to mainland China, and even people just curious about mainland China. For those of you who have sent me links to the Slingshot channel and YouTubers Union, thanks. I already know about that channel and I've spoken very briefly with Jorg about demonetization. I am following that situation. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, you'll find out in an upcoming video. Because YouTube has openly admitted this discrimination, I will move forward with exactly what I told them I was going to do. I'm going to ensure that Google's reputation inside of China matches their actions. It's as simple as that. So this is just an update to tell you that I'm working on several very big, very interesting Google and/or YouTube related videos. I'm going to start exposing their anti-Chinese tactics, including their justifications and speculation about why and how they operate. In addition, I will be asking people to take real-world action soon, like sending letters, making telephone calls, and so on. You may not realize this, but Google has 5 offices in China. They think they can desperately try to get Chinese money and yet continue to go out of their way to punish mainland Chinese on their platforms. But they have another thing coming to them. We are going to hopefully make some changes to how Google operates in China, but we need to do it correctly. No violence, no threats, no bad words, no emotional responses. I don't like to play those games. We're going to approach things methodically and procedurally. But for now, let me gather all the evidence and facts. This is an issue that undoubtedly affects all mainland China YouTubers as well as overseas China-related YouTubers. The exploitative nature of capitalism is seen no clearer than in the case of Google and YouTube. They get special permission to be immune to responsibility for speech, and yet they have the power to change speech. In addition, they have abusive quasi-employer-employee relationships, and we're going to dive deep into exposing these things. If Google tries to shut down this channel, I would change tactics to self-hosting, with mirrors on other sites. That will be done through Hotpot.team. Since YouTube has decided it will continue its policy of anti-Chinese activism, I will continue to make sure their actions are loudly broadcast all throughout China. As I get more subscribers on Subscribestar and Patreon, I become more comfortable ignoring the demonetization threat. I do need these videos to make enough money to support the effort and money I put into them, but I don't need much more than that. So at a certain point, I will be very comfortable exposing them fully, so be ready. As usual, every time I turn around to do something, I turn back around to find a bunch of slimy news agencies lying about China. I'll be doing a few more videos about this topic because it just never seems to end. There have been no repercussions for these media companies lying and twisting facts, and that's something I'm working to change. But believe it or not, I'm still slowly making progress with the history series. What I need from you guys is if you find something really interesting about the history of China that you think I should know about, tell me. Specifically, I'm interested in history from the early 1500s to around 1980. Primarily, the focus will be less about leaders and specific political stuff, and more about the experience and waves of influences. So if there's something you never see mentioned in other documentaries, or there's an interesting fact you think I should know, send it to nathanrich@hotpot.team, or you can leave it in the comments. Any websites, images, videos, or facts are welcome. Appreciate it. And you better hurry up because I'm writing it. Oh, and let's see. Other than the Hong Kong YouTube and Google videos, I also have a couple of cool videos I'm working on. Some I think are going to surprise you. And of course, I will continue to cover current goings-on, and yes, even unpopular subjects that I like. I'm working on getting shirts in China. Most of this will be for sending them to people for comments I like or as rewards or something, and because people have been asking for them. I'm thinking of doing some contests like the best video of you converting your friend on an issue about China. That might be cool. Don't know. Best picture featuring my book. or best reaction video for one of my videos. The idea is to get more people involved and start raising awareness. I'm famous in my friends circle for almost never accepting advice. I ignore almost everything people tell me usually, and that extends out to the internet. But I do recognize that it is healthy to get opinions about things. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. October this year is going to be a big month for me, I can already tell. So expect big things. I can't tell you too much, but I can tell you this. We're making progress, you and I. We are pushing back harder than ever, and even though YouTube is hiding a huge amount of subscribers, more and more people are watching. The anti-Chinese climate in the world is going to feel a big change. Things are moving and paths are opening up for connecting to real people who used to be antagonistic to China. Thank you for your support and your constant inspiration. I do these videos for you, and I hope that they're helping somebody. Thanks everyone. 谢谢.